are back looking at Gigapans from Mars, and we are looking at a Gigapan made by Keith Blaney, and there is a reason for why he chose to call this Gigapans Riding the Ruins. Dolly, are you with me?
I'm with you, Thomas. I'm with you.
Hi, Dolly. I'm glad to have you here by my side today. And I am looking so much forward to this Gigapan, to going over it together with you, because yesterday we were supposed to spend 5 to 10 minutes looking at it, and we ended up spending almost 2 hours.
Exactly, with very good reason too.
Exactly.
This picture screams so much, so much.
Where should we start? Let's start here in the middle, and let's zoom in, because there is an area up here. You can see my little arrow here and my little hand. And that was the first area that caught my attention. What's your thoughts when you're looking at this one here, Dolly?
Straight away, I am seeing a shaft of some kind. An entrance, I would definitely say an entrance into the rock. Could it be a dwelling, or could it be some kind of old shaft, as in mining, or, you know? Right away, look at that. That's an entrance. To me, that looks like an entrance straight into.
It really does. And if you look at the whole object here, you see it seems like the bottom of it, I think the bottom actually was square, but the top is round, and you almost see these round rings going all the way around it. And creating this shape that this structure have. I think we are looking at a structure here. I think we are looking at something that once was a part of a greater, bigger puzzle here, and this is simply amazing. Take a look just on top here. You see this one is actually a little more blackish in the color than the rest, and it looks like it's a round ring of something, and you can follow that all the way around here. This is simply an amazing picture.
Some kind of support. It looks like there's some kind of support there, and definitely the bottom, just to the bottom of your arrow, it looks part of some kind of construction, some building. Clearly.
Yes, indeed. This is a wonderful Gigapan, and there is something else here. Remember we talked about this area yesterday, Dolly?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This, it leaped out at me yesterday, Thomas, and when I said to you, go back, look, that's a wall.
Yeah.
Look at that. This absolutely gets my cosmic sauce absolutely flowing, because this, I can't help it. This is, it's clearly a wall, It goes right the way along. Move your arrow to your right, and you can see the edge, the bottom of the wall. But if you zoom out a little bit, Thomas, you can see where that just follows completely right the way down the hill, which yesterday I discussed with you. That reminds me of the fort, the lookouts, the stations, the posts that we have here in England and all over the world. They're always situated high up, these lookouts, to look. And it almost looks as though it's inside its own little fortress, that little room that we see, that entrance as well, it's behind that wall, and it's very, very high up on that rock. Amazing. I really love this. It's definitely a wall. I'm going to claim it's a wall. I've got to do it. I've got to claim it's a wall.
And if you look just in front of here, you see this area here, and I am not saying it is a pyramid, but I'm saying this one seems like it has a pyramid shape, and there are some structures underneath the sand here. It doesn't look very natural to me. It looks like something that has eroded over a long time, and you still see these
Absolutely.
thin plates here, and it looks like there is a kind of supporting beam here underneath it going all the way out to the edge, and there are so much going on in this image here. This is this is truly an amazing image. But back to
it's an awesome find. It really is an awesome find, because this is, to me, very much evidence, about Mars. And I did a little bit of research today, and it said that billions of years ago that Mars was a thriving planet with oceans. They've confirmed that. So, that's what we have to go on. But the rest of the discoveries is just discovering that there was an ancient civilization on Mars.
Yeah.
And where did they go? And who were they?
Exactly.
But this whole Gigapan is teeming with what I call vital evidence.
This is a truly an amazing Gigapan. Let's go up and have a look at the top of this ruin here. And we were talking about this object over here yesterday. it might become a little bit fancy when we're talking out loud. But I remember I said this object up here looks like some kind of animal carving with a mouth here. You see the mouth, the jaws here. And the eye here, and the forehead here, and
it looks like a little dog to me.
Yeah, or some kind of lion,
mythical. Yeah.
We can always discuss dog, lion, and size of it, but fact is, it does look like something, an animal of a kind, carved out here, and just next to this one we call the entrance or mining entrance or whatever it is we have up here.
What else interests me, Thomas, in this picture is if you go in and look on the next hill there, you yourself stop. You found this yesterday.
Oh yes.
What is that?
That is people that know nothing about Mars or anything will say it's just a rock, it's a black rock, but I tend to say it doesn't look like a rock to me. And why, if it is a rock, why isn't it the same color as the rock underneath? Why isn't it full of dust and sand? To me it looks like a blackish metallic object, and it seems like there are two round windows on top of it, and something coming out underneath it, something cylindrical coming out underneath it. Of course it could just be a trick of light or a coincidence, but it looks suspicious to me. I made this little enhancement of it here, as you can see.
It's reflective on top, isn't it, as well?
It is. But there was another one on top of the hill. Let me just see. This is a big Gigapan, so let me see if I can find it here, or if it was on the top of on the next one we were looking at. I think it was on the top of the next one. Let me just zoom out.
I think it was on the top of the next one.
Oh, was it this one over? No, it was on the top of the next one. Let's jump up here and have a look at this one up here. And I think we are over in this area, and here we have it. This little object you can see up here. When you look at it from here, it doesn't look like anything, but the closer you get to it, the more it looks like. What, Dolly?
I think it looks like a little horned creature or being or something. It's definitely horned. It's not part of that rock. Again, it's a different colour. It stands out. It's almost looking out. It could possibly be part of a statue or something that's fallen, but to me it looks like a horned little creature, mythical creature.
Indeed, it does. It really does. It really does. And if you're looking underneath it, that rock that seems to be almost square, it seems out of place where it is right there. I don't know how to explain what I think about it, but it looks artificial carved, this one here. And if you look
It
at
looks
it here,
like it's carved in it as well. It looks.
there is something in front of it. I'm not gonna say it's text or symbols, but it could be. We can get it much clearer than we have it here, and these Gigapans are huge, so it's amazing that we can go as close as we already can now.
To me, there are entrances all over this Gigapan. You know, there are just entrances everywhere. You can, and that captured me yesterday.
I remember.
What does that look like? It looks like a little frog with wings and a spiky tail, just looking out there. But it's definitely got a head shape, you know, and it looks like it's got a collar around its neck. Can you see that around it? Yeah.
Just up here, yeah. There is something going down here. I don't know what we're looking at here. It's a wire or something. But it's definitely a weird shaped
There's
object.
also something balancing on the edge there, Thomas, at the back of it on that rock. Move your arrow, keep going across there. What's that object?
Over there. Yeah. It also seems
It's
out of
also
place.
out of place. This whole Gigapan is amazing and could do with a cat.
Yeah, you were saying the cat yesterday, and this little square object in front of it. It seems weird. And remember, we were talking about this one yesterday. It looks like a closed doorway.
Like another entrance, a closed doorway, probably.
With a closed doorway in here. And we were looking at this one up on top here also, and this round shaped rock laying on top, and it looks like some kind of outpost or something where you can look out over the valley, over the area here.
What an amazing picture!
And one of the things we were looking at was that first thought black area on that rock. Let's have a closer look at it, because those of you out there that are watching this now will definitely think, if that's a rock, then it's a hollow rock. And it seems like everything we're looking at here is just a shell covering something inside a room or something. The rock seems to be hollow.
Amazing.
It truly is.
Absolutely amazing. That is definitely hollow.
So if this rock is hollow,
it questions,
what about
doesn't it?
everything else in here? It could just as well be made of the same material that could be hollow.
Is this the ruins of an ancient civilization? This is amazing.
I think it is. And it looks like that there was some kind of explosion that blasted and shattered everything to pieces.
It could have been when Mars lost its atmosphere.
It could have
It
been.
could have been.
But again, according to various sources, that would have been 10, 12, 14,000 years ago. And I think that with the sandstorms on Mars and dust storms and weather conditions, I think it would have been buried in sand and everything that just was.
So it definitely rules that out.
Down.
It definitely rules that out then, doesn't it? Because of,
I think it does.
What is that? Look at that.
I remember that has been posted by various members of UFA and other Mars researchers. It's been posted so many times on Facebook. This is a really, really strange. I tend to say a strange rock.
Yeah, it is.
Because if this is massive rock out here, then it would have to carry an enormous strength. Or it
almost doesn't look possible even looking at it with the eye, does it? Because common sense tells you that that would snap.
And what's that we are looking at underneath it here? It seems like there are some dots on it in some kind of systematic order. And some shapes on that object here. This is truly an amazing image. Look at that. That looks like a wall we have here that also just eroded, decayed, was blasted away or something. And we were looking at this one down here yesterday also.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. And
it looks like, to me, it looks like a tree that's been ripped from its roots and
by an explosion or something.
It could be. But then we look at size and scale, and that's the question that we also discussed last night. What is the actual size and scale of these pictures that we're getting? Are we getting the truth to what these scale sizes are? Or, you know, are we looking at something different?
It would be nice to know the size of it. I didn't get the chance to actually find the real size of it, but I know a few people who can help us out measuring the size, and I think the size. Sorry, and I think that we will post this one on marsmoonspace.com with when I get the size on it. Then I would post on it. I think my friend Neville Thompson would be able to create a grid to put over it, so we can see how big it actually is. But one thing is for sure, this is a fantastic Gigapan.
I'd call it phenomenal, Thomas. Absolutely.
It is made by Keith Blaney. Good credit to Keith for his amazing work. This is truly awesome. I was looking for one more thing that we found yesterday also. I think it was over here. Here we have it. This area here.
Yes.
That one here. And you have this thin plate of rock or metal. It seems out of place, and yet it seems like it's shielding off an entrance from one side. I am wondering if we could see through the sand and rust, would we be seeing a stairway going down here?
Could very well be, Thomas. It could be. It again looks hollow, doesn't it, inside? That's just really perfectly balanced and looks hollow, like an entrance, some kind of entrance again. And that
object, yes. Go on, Dolly.
Oh, it looks to me like it's a piece of timber. It does look like it's a piece of timber that's corroded. To me, you know.
Yeah. It's always what we see. We are not giving statements of what it is. No. We are only telling.
It's what first comes to mind, isn't it? You know.
Exactly. Exactly. We were over here also yesterday, and we were looking at this crack in the rock all the way down, and it looks like a kind of a pipe, a tube is coming out here on top. So I was wondering, how is this crack created? Is it a crack in the rock? Is it water that has created this mark here? There are so many questions to what happened on Mars, to what is going on Mars. And there are so many anomalies. You know what, Dolly? I think we gotta stop here, because otherwise we will take our viewers with us for a 2-hour
I'll
ride.
End up going into 2 hours and talking about stories of the ancient Anunnaki and the connections with humans and civilization.
Yeah. But anyway, for all of you that are viewing this out there, I'm gonna leave a link to this Gigapan, and you can find it on marsmoonspace.com, and the link for marsmoonspace.com is in the video description here on YouTube. Thank you guys and girls for watching, and I'll promise you, or we will promise you, that we will be back again with more awesome Gigapans, more awesome pictures from Mars, right, Dolly?
We will. Lots of love. Lots of love.
Lots of love to all of you out there.
And keep researching. Everybody, get researching. Don't just leave it to us, you know.
No.
Come on.
Go to marsmoonspace.com.
Yeah.
Scroll down on the front page. On the right side, you find the links to NASA Curiosity rovers, to Opportunity and Spirit rovers, to Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, to Global I even forgot the name, to Mars Orbiter Camera also. You can find all the links. Plus, in all of the articles there are under the little link on top saying articles, all of them has a link to where the pictures are from. Go check all of them out and find more great anomalies, and join the Mars Moon Space Photozoom Club on Facebook or any other UFA group on Facebook, and share your findings from the Martian surface with us. Until we see us again, take care out there. Bye.
Bye.